Okay, so contrary to the rumors floating about, that is not the required reading list for the woodshop class. What that is an example of how to clamp together your dominoes box. Now, here in the shop, I would use clamps to clamp it together, but at home you may not have that option. If you do, great, use your clamps. If you don't, you can use this method. So this is the completed box here. Put one together this weekend. Kind of cool, the dominoes fit inside there, the lid slides shut, and it all works, okay? So I take the books down here. This is actually a box that I put together with rubber bands, but no glue. So it kind of gives you an idea of how this is going to go together, okay? So rubber bands are, I get these fat rubber bands that come on in our vegetables sometimes, like on broccoli and stuff. Oh, time to change class. Anyway, so I'm taking the rubber bands off this one. Now this one falls apart because it's not actually glued together. All right, but I wanted to show you how it went together with rubber bands, kind of in advance. All right, so you got all these parts. You got two ends. One's got a short side, one's got a tall side with grooves on both ends of the tall side and only one on the short side. That's to allow the door to slide over. And you got two sides. Okay, they're identical. So to glue these together, let's see, hold on. And you have a top and a bottom. Now the top and the bottom look pretty much the same except for the top is longer so that it can go like this and slide in and out. Okay, so when you go to glue it together, don't use the long one, use the short one. So here's the short one here. All I'm going to do is pretty simple. I'm going to put glue here and here. Okay, that's it. I don't want glue in the grooves where the bottoms go or anything like that. Okay, just glue there and there. Now if you want, you could let the glue dry a little bit. I'm going to do something I'm going to pull a little bit of glue off this one side here to put my short piece on there. So the glue won't be up above my short piece. So like that, okay? You see how it's going like that? So there's no glue up there. But before I do, I can put my bottom in. Now you can choose your bottom to be brown or this kind of cool looking mottled color here. It's up to you. I'm going to do the mottled color inside for mine. All right, so I'm fitting the parts in here, put the bottom in, put the end on. If for some reason they don't fit really well, I can get a piece of sandpaper and sand the bottom a little bit to make it fit better. All right, I'll put this guy here. Now this one has the glue all the way up and down because this piece is all the way up and down, like that, okay? I'm going to wipe the glue off of here just a little bit because that's the top of the other side. And I'm going to finish gluing here and clamp this together, okay? Just like this. And once you get it assembled, okay.
Apparently it is plywood.
So once you get it assembled,
And he said,
once you get it assembled, you're going to take a rubber band like this, and you're going to stretch it around the box. That was Andy, the head custodian, by the way. You're going to stretch it around the box like that, okay? See that? That's pulling these two sides in tight. That's what you need to do first to make them be tight that way. Then you can take the other rubber bands and wrap them around the ends. If you have smaller rubber bands, you can do like multiple rubber bands. You can do like 5, 6, 7 rubber bands if they're smaller rubber bands. That's fine. Just so you're getting a kind of a good pull on it. All right? So that's the completely assembled piece right there, rubber bands and everything on it. All right? And then you set it on its side like that. Not like this, but set it on its side like that. Okay? And then you can put your books on top of it. And that'll give you the weight you need to press it down like a clamp. So if you have clamps, let's see, if you have clamps at home, use the clamps. If you don't, just get the heaviest books you can and lay them on top of it. Let that sit and dry probably for an hour or two, and then it's all done. And then you can take your top and insert it like that. If it doesn't fit as easy as this one, you can sand the edges a little bit and make it flat, a little bit flatter. Even sand the corners a little bit so it doesn't run into the glue. And that's your finished box. You got any questions, you can ask me, okay?